And today, you can help to make sure that kids in our community have a good summer. It is all part of another one of our wonderful Go For It events.
I love these events. So we are teaming up with Gleaners Community Food Bank in Taylor to help assemble meal kits for children and families in need, so the kids can have a hunger-free summer. That is so important.
It is so important. So Local 4's Ty Steele joins us live to share how you can make a difference. Ty, how is everything going out there? I know the community is showing up once again. How's it going?
Good morning, ladies. Everybody is showing up with such positive attitudes. We are at the Gleaners Community Food Bank in Taylor. It is all hands on deck. Unfortunately, hunger does not take a summer break. And in fact, 1 in 5 kids in Southeast Michigan is food insecure. That is why we are here teaming up with Gleaners for our Go For It event, End Summer Hunger. Walk with me. I'll show you what these volunteers are doing. Right here, we are taping the boxes shut once they've been filled. These are all the folks that are filling all that good, nutritious food in the box. These volunteers, about 50 of them, will pack around 1,300 food boxes in about 3 hours. It's absolutely amazing. This is a well-oiled machine. And again, we are here because the need is great and it actually spikes in the summer. I want to introduce you to my friend, Dr. Julie Bedford. She is an educator, a principal for more than 30 years. Now she's taken her talents to Gleaners, and you're here to talk about how important it is for these kids to get these nutritious meals. And obviously how the need is so great because during the summer they're not getting their breakfast and their lunch that they're normally getting at school. So Doctor, talk about the need for us.
So the need is great. Children rely on schools for their breakfast and their lunch. And when summer's out, they don't get that. And I don't know about you, but I know as a parent, my grocery bill goes up in the summer. And for families who are living on the edge or are facing food insecurity, that extra amount of meals to buy sometimes puts them over the edge. And it's something like 300,000 children, and 1 in every 5 are in trouble in the summer. So it's important that we get these meals to them because we know kids perform better in school and in life. It's a basic need.
I was just going to talk about that 300,000 kids in Southeast Michigan, and it's absolutely amazing how much food Gleaners actually produces for all the food banks in the 5 counties in Southeast Michigan. It's somewhere in the multiple millions of pounds of food go out every single year. Talk more about the nutritional aspect, because these kids, if they're not getting this food, they are going to be eating something, and it's probably not going to be the most healthy option.
It's definitely not going to be the most healthy option because it's cheap to eat junk.
Something at the gas station maybe.
Correct, something very fast. Where we make sure with our mobiles and our different programs that not only are we providing canned stable goods, but we're providing a protein, milk, fresh veggies, fresh fruit, and we have a nutrition education program where we teach families how to do something with the food they're getting.
Which is so
important.
important.
If it's just there, what do you do with it unless you know what to do with it? And so our nutrition education department really helps with that. With all these boxes, they'll get recipes for the food that they're receiving. Correct.
Holistic approach. I love that. And as a longtime educator, 31 plus years, what do you see in a kid who's not getting nutrition during the day? What happens when they're not getting that meal before school or at school like they need?
They get angry. They don't perform as well. Do you? I don't. Like if I'm starving, hangry is right. And it impacts how they perform. It impacts their social esteem. I mean, if you're sitting there thinking about your belly and food, are you really thinking about what's on the teacher's teaching?
Not at all.
You're not.
Dr. Julie Bedford, thank you so much. We appreciate your support with Gleaners.
Yeah.
The ask to the community is not for volunteers today. We've got full up on volunteers for both of our shifts. But if you would like to volunteer, definitely go to our website, click on Detroit.com. There's a registration form if you search End Summer Hunger. They do need volunteers later, just not today. But the ask today is for monetary donations. We've got a matching program going until August, so every dollar that you give to Gleaners will be matched, and that will provide 6 meals to those 1 in 5 kids in Southeast Michigan that are going hungry for the summer. Summer break is supposed to be a fun time for kids, but unfortunately it can be a time where kids do not know where their next meal comes from. That is why we have joined Gleaners for this Go For It campaign, End Summer Hunger. We're going to be checking back in with everybody in our area in about 1 hour, but right now, as you can see, these volunteers are packing boxes like it's an Olympic sport. We'll send it back to you.
Oh, Ty, that is amazing. So wait, $1 equals 6 meals?
Yes, $1 is matched, so $1 equals $2, and $2 will get you 6 meals.
Okay.
They've broken it down, and those are, again, 6 meals with, we've got produce, we've got a protein, you've got all your food groups met. These food boxes are actually going to go to all of the food banks like Fish and Loaves throughout the 5 different counties. So this is the distribution for all of the food banks.
Incredible. Wow, what a difference. And a big thanks to all the volunteers there today, and a great opportunity for any of our viewers watching maybe in the future.
For sure. I mean, $10 can go a long way.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
$10 equals $20 when you watch it. It's like a fun math game right there. Awesome. Well, hopefully, if you can donate, that would be a great thing. You can see the QR code on our screen right now.